это повторить. Это они развязали войну.
New tonight, Vladimir Putin has suspended Russian participation in its last nuclear treaty with the US. The president warned Washington he's put new ground-based strategic nuclear weapons on combat duty, but says he will only use them if provoked. He's just given his annual State of the Nation address to the political and military elite, accusing the US and NATO of failing to cooperate in Ukraine. This speech sets the tone for the invasion moving forward. Putin saying it is needed to eliminate a neo-Nazi threat, claiming Kyiv started it and Moscow is using force to stop it. Live now to Europe Bureau Chief Hugh Whitfield in the Polish capital Warsaw. Joe Biden about to arrive there shortly, Hugh.
Yeah, and just in the last 30 seconds, he's climbed out of the beast inside the forecourt here at the presidential palace in Warsaw, greeted by Poland's President Duda. For talks here in Warsaw, he'll also be meeting with leaders of 8 other Eastern European countries. Now, this, of course, comes at a crucial moment after Joe Biden's visit to Kyiv yesterday, taking that 10-hour train trip into the Ukrainian capital to walk the streets with Volodymyr Zelensky. He's returned here to NATO territory where he'll have discussions that will focus obviously on security. There'll be an effort from the Poles to have an increased American presence likely here, and particularly a NATO presence here in what is described as the eastern flank of the NATO alliance territory. Many of these countries here, many of the are concerned that Vladimir Putin may expand his war into Eastern Europe, and they are concerned about their own nation's security. So NATO at the top of the agenda, and everything we've heard from Joe Biden over the last 24 hours certainly suggests that he is 100% behind the NATO alliance, and that will be some comfort, no doubt, to these Eastern European leaders. In a couple of hours, he'll go a couple of 100 metres down the street here in the Polish capital, down to the Royal Castle, where he will deliver his own speech. We are told that he was watching Vladimir Putin's State of the Nation address from Moscow, and it is likely that he may well respond to some of those points raised by the Russian president. So these two competing narratives that are playing out over the conflict in Ukraine between what Moscow says and obviously what the West believes to be has actually occurred, coming at a very crucial moment, 12 months since the invasion of Ukraine.
Hugh Whitfield in Warsaw, Poland for us. Thanks so much.